Top of the day, everybody. It's another Tuesday of Health, Home, and Lifestyle. And with me is the Acting Chief Public Health Officer of the Department of Public Health and Social Services, Ms. Zennia Pecina. Miss, so we got the release yesterday that the testing sites will be closed, specifically the one in Tiyan. Could you share more?
Sure. Thank you, Daniel, and thank you for the opportunity to talk about the closure of our site at the Tiyan. So, we've been in operation since the beginning of COVID in 2020, and it's been a long 2 years since we've opened up that testing site. So we look at the data, we look at it daily, and I think in the last couple of months, we've been watching the numbers for the Tiyan site, and our numbers have actually decreased significantly. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. More people are doing home testing, which is okay. Some are just, not testing, or they don't see the need to test at all. But we do, before we did close, we looked at the numbers, and we've actually, I think one Saturday, we only had 4 individuals come out to the site. And so it's not very, it's not, good for us to continue the operation if we just don't have the volumes. However, we do have our additional sites. So we still have the Northern and Southern Public Health sites that we opened for testing and vaccinations. And we also have our site at the Dusit Beach Resort, which is the plaza. Some people know it as the old Outrigger. So we do have testing available there from 9 to 12, and we have testing available from 2 to 4 p.m., which is longer hours than our original site at Tiyan. We also have vaccinations available at the same site. So you can come and get tested and get vaccinated, at the same day. So same operational times. We open from 9 to 12 and from 2 to 4 p.m.
Thank you for sharing that, Miss. So Miss,
Sure.
So the one that's at the plaza at Dusit, how long will that remain open?
So we have it operational for, in the beginning, we started the operations for the travelers for Guam Visitor Bureau. And so we're testing it out this month. And if it's a good operation and we continue to see the numbers, we may just continue with that site. So now it's about, just looking and seeing and observing and waiting to see what our numbers are going to look like there at the site. And I also wanted to throw something in, Daniel. So for anyone who needs testing and is unable to leave their vehicle, maybe because they just don't feel well enough to walk up to the site, or they have a disability, we do have a number that they can call, and we will actually have our staff go out and do the testing at their vehicle. So if I can share that number, it's area code 671-998-4530. So they can call that number anytime, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 12 and then 2 to 4 p.m.
So, Ms. Zennia, just to confirm, this number is for only those who have a disability or are too sick to leave their cars, correct?
Correct.
So if they're feeling A-okay, but are just sort of lazy, they cannot call this number.
We would like for them to come down, and that way they can get tested. And then we're going to push vaccination if they need vaccinations.
All right, Miss. And of course, there is still the Northern and Southern clinics, but if I recall correctly, those testing sites are by appointment only.
Correct.
So
Correct. It's by appointment.
So there are 3 testing sites that are still open, of course, Northern and Southern, and at the plaza. So there are still a fair number of testing sites where our residents can go to get tested and, of course, vaccinated. Ms. Zennia, is there anything more you would like to add or say about the closure of the testing sites?
Just that it was a kind of like a sad moment for us, right? We started that since the beginning of COVID, but I'm very happy that, the numbers are showing that our island is healing, and and then we're moving forward positively. So it's a good thing.
Any message you would like to share to our island residents who may still need these testing sites, even though they probably think that they'll never go there ever again?
Well, one of the things that I wanted to stress also is please don't ignore that it may be the flu as well. We're already predicting it may be a bad flu season. So for those who have not received their flu vaccine, please get your flu vaccine. And and then if you think it may be COVID, you can use your home testing. That's okay. That's acceptable as well. But if you don't have any available, then please come out to our sites and get tested. And we're there Monday through Saturday, 9 to 12 and 2 to 4 p.m.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. Although one testing site is closed now, there are still three that remain open, and that is at the plaza at the Dusitani, the Northern and Southern Public Health community clinics also do testing, but it is by appointment only. So make sure to grab that number, give it a call. And thank you again so much to the Acting Chief Public Health Officer of Public Health, Ms. Zennia Pecina. Miss, thank you so much. And we'll be back with more health, home, and lifestyle.